Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Peter Lambert. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, ready to get underway. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7-10.
The 1-0. And a base hit into right center field. Bazzana gets his lead at first with nobody out. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
That one in there across the letters.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Man at second. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one fouled off.
Here we go, Astros.
The 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Just misses. Ball three. One out and a runner at second. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Two on, one out. Up the middle, Pena takes it to the bag. That's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Parker Messick. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's inside. That's the
Close
ball.
pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Got him looking. One away.
Batting second, designated hitter, Jordan.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
0-1 now. And there's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one just misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. On the ground. Over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Christian Walker.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him. That ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Let's go, Peter. Yeehaw!
The 0-1. In the air, right field. Smith towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lambert, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. There's a strike at the knees.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
That one way inside. On the ground right side, and that one handled. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stuart Fairchild.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Strike 2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Ball, that's up.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's off the outside edge.
Outside.
And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the 0-1 to the right side. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
6, right fielder, Smith.
Cam Smith now at the plate. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that one hammered. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. A solo shot. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
This one popped up. Bazana gets under it. And that will end the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back here in Houston, top half of the third inning, Khalil Watson digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a high fly ball left field. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, catcher Austin Hedges.
Come on, Peter. Good eye by
that's
Hedges.
outside. Ball.
Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now it's going to be Travis Bazana. Two down, nobody on.
Hoo-yah!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
What a stop. Over to first, and they get the out. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Oh, that got away from him.
Take your base.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Step off, throw to first.
Oh, he beat it,
Myers back on a dive. Myers. On at first, nobody out. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fires to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the air, right field. Watson under it. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Start of the fourth. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. Just missed.
That's up.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed.
That's out.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On the corner for a strike. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner on the move. Paredes tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Next for Cleveland, their designated hitter, Reese Hoskins.
So now with one away and a man at second, and it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. He hit into a double play his first time up. There's a strike.
That's in. Ball.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Man at second.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 away down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Guardians. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Houston, now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Inside, ball.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Watson on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
That's up. That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
That missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses. 3-1. That's a strike. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Jose Altuve.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
That missed. That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Just
outside.
missed.
That's a ball.
So a walk
Nope, ball
puts
four.
runners
Take
at
your base.
first and second.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Cam Smith will hit next. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. Paredes on second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is lifted in the air. Watson coming on. He's got it. And that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Next for Cleveland, center fielder Stuart Fairchild.
Just missed.
Nope, ball.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Into center. Myers on the move, racing back. Brings it in. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Up next for Cleveland.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out man at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Khalil Watson. He's 0 for 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball is outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Man at first, one away. Popped up. Vasquez. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Austin Hedges.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. There's a 1-1.
That's inside. Ball.
There's the strike. Caught it looking for the K. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido.
Joey Loperfido.
That's a ball. No, that missed. That's a ball. Heck!
Two down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Bounce to the right, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Jake Myers.
That's inside. Ball.
Late with the swing there. And they'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his
Up
5th
next for the
strikeout on the hill.
Astros, catcher Christian.
2 down, bases empty. Christian Vasquez up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Vasquez off of first with 2 away.
Ball, that's in. Ball.
The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians.
Second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Okert also getting ready. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. 1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. On the ground, right side, Altuve. In plenty of time to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Line to left and foul ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Brian Rocchio, struggling on the road this season, better results at home.
Come on, Peter.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Festa getting loose out there. Holderman also throwing.
No, ball. That's a ball. That's inside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Christian Walker.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Parker Messick won't go any further tonight, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, number 98.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1 gone, runner at first. And now Isaac Paredes, 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Just off the inside edge. Here's a 2-1. Just missed. And a 3-1 on the way. And the tying
That's
run
ball four.
is
Take
on
your
base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Altuve.
That one misses.
Ball.
That's 5 straight.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th.
Good
Ball.
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 1 out. This to third. Tags the runner for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Reese Hoskins digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Sliced hard, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's off the mark. And the count's even at 2. That one missed. Kyle Manzardo next to bat for Cleveland. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
still
that missed.
just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That one
That's the ball.
misses. Full count now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush.
next
Unbelievable
for
that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Guardians lead one. They trail here 1-0.
Leading off for the
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's your 0-1. This one smacked out to left center. And that one hops the wall. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Yeah, what?
And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
One out man at first. Stepping in, Jake Myers. Just missed. One now. Runner on the go. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Nope, ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Two on, one out. A bunt and it's popped up. Two down.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy.
So back to the top of the order. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, right field. Watson moving under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
48.
Stephen Oker.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Leading off for Cleveland, right fielder Khalil Watson.
There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
No, that's high. That's a ball.
The 2 on is high. Austin Hedges on deck for the Guardians. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for
That could
Cleveland,
jumpstart an
catcher
offense that's
Austin
really struggled to
Hedges.
score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Guardians with the tying run on at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Travis Bazzana.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Travis Bazzana. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Fouls it back with two strikes. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Okert is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
That one misses. Ball one. And another ball. Two-0. And there's a ball.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Brian Rocchio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike. They're now 3-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A two-run shot, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-1. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So two down. Brian Rocchio now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. activity in the bullpen. Nate Pearson appears to be getting loose. King, the lefty, warming up as well.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Ball.
Rocchio leads off first with two down to the inning. And a swing and a miss there. Got him. That's the third out. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Daniel Espino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Leading off for
situations.
the Astros,
Here's Yordan
designated
Alvarez.
hitter,
0 for 3 in this one.
Alvarez.
Nope. Ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And that's through there for a strike. The Astros with the go-ahead run at the plate. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. fastball is outside. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just off the inside edge. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Daniel Espino done for the night, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Tim Herron.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So a change being made at first base. Astros going with a pinch runner, Raynel Delgado, getting some more speed on the bases. Now he breaks his bat, and it goes just foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground, right side. Pisana to second, to first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Go-ahead run is a third. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game.
We might have a dramatic inning in store, partner. One big swing, and they jump out in front.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Festa preparing to come on if needed. Holderman getting cranked up as well. First and third, one down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late, but they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nate Pearson. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one way inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Called out on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beams.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Stephen Kwan, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Smith on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Guardians go down in order. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland,
now as they hand the ball to a
52,
fresh arm to start
Matt
the bottom of the
Festa.
ninth. Matt Festa, 32nd appearance. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Center fielder, Jake Myers.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the closer, is getting loose. Swing and a miss. 0-2 down. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That clips the corner. Fouled off down the right side. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2 stays alive. Another 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Quan on his way over. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Now, Jeremy Pena, 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Pena trying to send this to extra innings. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. This guy's a
Ball.
fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Yordan Alvarez, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in Houston, on to extra innings. Khalil Watson digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike two.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's second.
That's the ball. That's down.
And this gets away from Vasquez. No advance, though. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pitch running for Cleveland. Petey Halpin getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run. Inside,
that's
just
the ball.
missed. Inside,
that's
and
the
the
ball.
count now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. He scores, and they have the lead. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One. The Astros have some action in their pen. Tatsuya Imai getting ready to go. King warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Ryan Rocchio.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan King will take over here.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
At the plate, Ryan Rocchio.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit. And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul ball. Two outs and a runner at third here in extra innings. That one fouled off. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first. Out number 3. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Guardians 4 and the Astros 2.
Now pitching for Cleveland.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
1 out, runner at second. Raynel Delgado up next for the Astros. That misses, and that's ball 1. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. The Astros with the tying run at third, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Struck him out looking. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Smith in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Smith is just 1 strike away. Swing, and he popped it up. And that'll do it. The Guardians strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. 4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win.